Here's something a little different. My son's gaming PC has decided to fry itself. So we previously replaced that lower fan, but these two other fans at the top, as you can hear, there's a lot of resistance on it. That lower one rotates very, very freely, but these two have become really bad. And my wife said there's a funny smell, and we had a look at it, and yeah, it was terrible. So turned it off, used a laser heat thingy, and that was way above 50 degrees. It's now cooled down a lot, but that was 55 and 52. Well, the one at the bottom is 28, which is where it should be. So yeah, kind of on fire. So I'm going to have to take these fans out, and I might take them to pieces and see what we can see. So it looks like there's more spaghetti junction style cabling. I think I mean, these fans are completely knackered, so I'm just gonna chop them to pieces because it'd be easier to get the stuff out. So I have the two cables for power, feedback, and another cable for the LED. Let's just undo that and thread this through. So those are the power feeds, take them off. These are the LED controllers, so it goes to LED 4. In fact, I think that one's, yeah, that's the power input one. I think the rest of these can probably come off. Yeah, LED switch. Oh, there is a switch, I didn't realise that. Okay, fine. Right, let's get this, snip that off, don't need that. And we're going to have to, I think, pull these. So these are daisy chained. So that was the other one that came off before, LED 1, so LED 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so I think this buggers off to another case LED, and this stuff is like a daisy chain arrangement for the other LEDs. I mean, the fan I replaced it with is not LED. It was just one I had lying around, but you know, I think it does want LEDs, which is cool. But we'll see. So these are the fans. They've got this little mirrored bit there, which is quite cool. It's quite nice. Yeah, the bearings. Well, you can hear that. That sounds really terrible. And they kind of pretty much failed at the same time, roughly. I guess they're all in the same dodgy batch. I wonder if these are actually constructed in the press fit and you can't really get in there. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, there's nothing that I can leverage to actually open it there. So this will probably be destructive. but that's okay. Wow, absolutely honks. Funnily enough, now I've taken it out of the housing, it actually spins really quite freely. But you can see how much it's wobbling, look. So that wobble is interfering with the case and providing mechanical resistance, and that's what made it heat up. I don't see anything particularly bad on the circuit board, burning and stuff like that. Or there's a different way of actually splitting the... Ah, there we go. That's better. Wow, yeah, that grease is liquefied in there, so it's got really hot. It's been sat there messing with itself. Okay, well, all I can do, oh god, that's awful, is get some replacements and then we'll stick it back in. Well, it's not gone completely well, so I've just strung this up and realised that these are bloody 4-pin and the controller is 3-pin. So these 4-pin ones are pulse pitch modulated, and that's just the modern way, that's standard. This is not that old a PC, but it does have the 3-pin power, which is a DC voltage regulated fan speed. Now it is backward compatible, so it does work. So if I do this and turn it on, so that one is pulse pitch modulated. Sorry, that one is voltage regulated. That's 3-pin, and that's a replacement fan. That's fine. There's no LED, but that works fine. And you can see how much slower it is compared to that one. So that's running at full speed, and it works fine. I mean, there's plenty of airflow, but it's not being throttled at all because that's expecting to be pulse width modulated. So basically, I need to get new fans, different fans. So that's what I've done. I've ordered 2 different fans to go in there, and yeah, it's nice that they're backwardly compatible from that point of view, but it's also not ideal because it does sound like a flipping jet engine. So yeah, new fans have been ordered, and let's just get these ones out of here because they're useful as a spare, I suppose. I might send them back, I'm not sure, but yeah, no use to me in this case. This one actually has quite a nice braided shield there. That's pretty cool. I'm going to put this one lower down. So on the other LED controllers, you've got connectors rather. You actually have a blanking plate there, so you can see here on here there's not as many connections. There's only 3 made, but we've got to make sure that that's correct. If we just take this one off and compare it, so it does go that way round. Okay, that's good. Let's compare it with the new one. There is an arrow on there which tells you how they line up. So let's just assume that's correct, shall we? Well, that seems to be happy enough. I'm going to put 1 screw at least on there, and then I'll do them all up later. Otherwise it's going to drop out. The fan's going to drop and it's going to be bad news. We put that fan like that. Standard orientation is like that there, to push heat in and then out through the back. Yeah, that's just to stop it popping out. So let's do that. Let's get the other one in and see about the routing of that one. It's going to be a similar kind of arrangement where we go down there to the nearest cutout. Excellent. Well, that seems to be okay. So I guess what we've got to do, even though these fans are not actually attached, let's just power it up and see what happens. Okay, these are, it does say RGB, but I don't know. There is a button here to change it. But it's not changing the front one, so I'm not sure whether it is RGB enabled. It does say 4-pin RGB header. Does it matter that much? Okay, that's good. Now I've got to get the tempered glass on there. Maybe it was those actually, and I've got to replace these somehow with non-thumb screw ones. Didn't think they were, but I can't find the other ones. Let's just wipe that a bit. I think we're good. Let's call that a win. It seems to work all right. Apparently the next thing he's got to do is kick everyone's asses on Siege again.